Hey, Kim, welcome.
Hayashimi at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Have you been playing some Fontaine action?
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Nice.
Hiya,
Oh, it's so good.
here. Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
I actually, you're not gonna, I mean, when you say not as far as me, I haven't started the Archon quest because I haven't even unlocked it yet. I have only done side quest and exploration in Fontaine since I'm not far enough to get the Archon quest. Hey, welcome, Death Rose.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors
so Kaya
say.
is an alcoholic.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in... Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was... It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for... Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder... Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me,
What do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
Damn.
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Oh, damn.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusion. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back...
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of...
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
God damn it. Well, because it's just slow. God damn it, Rico. Oh. What can I do? I need to do this shit or else I can't get any further in Fontaine. It's not really that I want to. I mean, I don't mind Dainsleif. He's
Wait.
cool and all, but...
This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time.
What do you mean,
You
calm
could be
down?
forgiven for thinking that.
Eh?
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
And Paimon is uncomfortable. But no big surprise there.
Huh. So there really isn't any. Hey,
Investigate!
look! It's a bull! Guess.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her finger.
What does she think it is? It's not like a mimic or anything.
It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
And he's just standing in the background like... Did I talk it up?
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Kaya? Maybe? Nah, limes.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. This is surprisingly good taste for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Oh yeah.
Water jet! Incoming! Hey!
God damn it. Why are there so many?
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over!
Why?
Water jet! Don't blink! Access denied. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Motion to Don't blink.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than... Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat.
Of course, Paimon goes straight to food.
is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject.
No comment for that. Okay.
He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together. So don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, okay, fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but... The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and... Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, sheep.
We're gonna get eaten.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
That's probably Paimon, right? Or is it one of the little people?
Halt! What do you think? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place for... Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Thank you, Kim. God damn, man.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, he doesn't like that.
Been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide, but no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on then.
God damn, he's angry. I hit a troll.
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just, huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to the curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything.
Yeah.
The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. Because although Conria began with a single bloodline, any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed.
Oh, damn.
I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood. But then, one day, I met a beautiful woman. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able
You're
to
driving
be
the
there by
Aquabus.
his side for any of it.
What?
After all that,
How?
he turned into a hilly troll right before my I always owed him much, and now she was. It could be worse. I suffer the and now that I have, if nothing else,
God damn.
at least I still have
Oh, I'm on it.
Caribert.
Okay. The Aquabus is fun. So far I have written the same one like 7 times and I haven't yet got the same voice lines. So it's like they have legitimately recorded so many voice lines for the boss rides that is it's so fucking good.
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do.
I also have other things I wish to do. Like go to Fontaine Archon quest, thank you. That I would also wish to do.
Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here. Well, it's because he needs a medicine. One which will help him to recover his...
That the curse could not be undone.
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware, but it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of some. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility. The gods have already punished us. Never mind. As long as you understand.
I mean in the Archon.
I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they... Okay. To start with, take this ingredient. Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties? Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Mm-hmm. Just give me a second, because I thought these here. And I need to get back what I lost.
Is it done? In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is. Well, the moment has finally arrived. No! We need to perform. I said before that this medicine which means we must pay. Let's go.
So Kim, how are you liking Fontaine so far? Have you been around and seeing a little bit?
Look at this statue. How, God of wisdom, I will utter you and your... You cannot mock me more than fate, God of wisdom. I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish my son...
Okay.
Caribert. He was turned into
Just
a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people, then I bow to you. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. Please, God! I beg of you. I...
Well, the boss ride in and of itself is also really good, so... And some of the bosses are really, really cool.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert, Caribert, please say... I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. and that but I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. I knew it. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean?
Takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so? Give up. No, never. Even if I must stay here with him for...
And yet no hope can only be called. Yeah.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual... I grow them. In that the details don't matter, right? There is a waterfall near the statue.
Hey, Sora, welcome.
I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Why do I have to collect water at specifically 2? That does not make sense at all, right? Not that it really matters, I suppose. Just, oh, nice. Well, I haven't even unlocked it yet, so I have to unlock the fucking Archon quest first. Which I didn't even know. So I'm just trying to unlock it so I can finish it. But at least I let people have a chance of finishing it before I do it, so I'm not spoiling anything. So that's at least something that's good.
Ah, you're back. Coribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he
that's
still
fine.
Isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
I don't mind spoilers, but just for everybody else watching, always never spoil. So
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any... good. I'll be back.
after a while, monsters appears because they want the mushrooms. Give him the water.
Water jet! For Rex Lapis! Incinerate! With sword comes shadow.
Why is he shouting? I don't know. Maybe I just have the sound a little bit too high up. Oh.
What happened? Was it monsters?
Yeah.
Thank goodness you
But
were here.
only travel.
Couldn't have
Nobody
taken
else.
them on all by myself. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so...
They kind of needed to do that since the water attack damaged you. So.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dough.
But you're using my sparse resources that I need for Nahida. But yeah, the orbs heals you. And if it heals your teammate, it would be awesome. Then water travel would actually be good. But they don't, so now she's actually not that good.
Oh, sorry. I have been so very wary for men. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again.
Poor man. I feel bad for him. This is why you should never want to live forever. Living forever is a curse, not a blessing. That's just how it is.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear! Oh no, he must have left while we were too big. Come on!
After him!
That's not Cory Bear. Right. Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. My eyes must be going. Yes. It does. Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
He also just sounds insane. Ugh.
Did it go in here?
Unknown sanctuary. Ooh. Getting mysterious now, yes.
What a ghastly place. Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears I've never seen anything like this in all my life. Oh, there's only one way to find out.
What happens if I get too close? Nothing. Well, can't wait for you. Boss fight. Boss fight incoming. Like when the game in this game is not auto saving. In this game is Doors of Resurrection activating. Oh, economy, yeah.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Ooh, it's not all that often we get Lumine's voice. Yeah, just come with the Abyss Herald already. We already know it's coming. I also need to go back to economy.
Incoming! Motion to compel! Don't blink!
Also it has some of the same music, I think.
Boom boom!
Maybe I should just take a real quick look around just to make sure I don't miss anything else. I'm a treasure hoarder by heart. Teleportation! Ooh. Aren't we all? Everybody who plays Genshin is a treasure hoarder. Come on now. Come on, Ning. Maybe.
Incoming! Hey! Wipe out! Born of ice and frost. Nowhere to hide.
Do I need to climb up? Nope, because I can't climb on any of this. There's a chest there. Well, it was also just a common chest, so...
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or... gravity itself?
I mean, I guess 2 Primo Gems are still 2 Primo Gems, so... So I don't...
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
So I need one more, and that's why I need to go back and make... so I can get in there now, yeah? Probably... that's probably it. Brain power, activate! Not that it's so much. Yeah, because then we get through this portal to go to that, and that get us in there, yeah? Ooh, door. What? Why this door? Oh, okay, well, never mind. Opens a door. That's not... this one was pretty obvious. I would say. The other one, I could get why you would miss. But that one was kinda in your face. Well, at least I'm not the only one who doesn't know things, Zoro, so that's good. That makes it better for me. And there is the Abyss Herald, or whatever, Abyss something.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
No, he doesn't.
Do you insist on an audience?
Yes.
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Trial of Destiny, let's go!
Desolation!
Frostfall. Dark power to commence ice and frost in battle. Someone with his attack decreases damage characters while dealing damage. I don't like this episode. Nope. I think he looks pretty cool.
Don't blink. Motion to compel.
Hey, I'm. Oh wait, yeah, he takes away my stamina. That's why I can't shoot.
Who was that? He was a perfect. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Let's go. Let's go.
I think we've made it to the end.
Ah, this again.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one, and I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Oh.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instant. I feel good. In fact, I feel better. Oh, is that so?
Is he gonna turn into a Abyss Herald as well? Certainly seems like one. Oh, sorry.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay! I have a strange... For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to try, no matter what.
And he rips his face off.
Papa?
Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! You see? It worked! Cory Bear can speak!
Where's...
Ooh.
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you...
Of course.
How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. My body! Papa!
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were asleep, there's no more Conry here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more... In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with...
Am I...
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be... Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Oh, and, never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't...
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so... I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave... Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, piety is hardly my area of expertise. A sinner? Oh, don't be upset. You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
That's a bad idea. Yeah, exactly. Potent fate. Yeah, I guess you can call it that. I suppose you can call it that. Stupid bird. Enter the unknown sanctuary! Woo!
Yeah. Motion to compel. Incoming. Hey! Time for your arraignment.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it was neither illusion nor... Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see. Could he really have been a... Cory Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone have... This does not bode well. What if he's... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
He took off his mask and looked in the mirror.
The mirror, it's... He must have taken his mask off. And if he'd just done as he was told, we have to find him.
But the mirror was always broken.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Or maybe
Cory Bear!
he was never
Cory Bear!
Cory Bear and he
Where
never
are
spoke
you?
to him. It was all just a trick. It could be.
Curses! Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a Hilichurl? A Hilichurl should have come past.
I asked you first. Don't...
I said, have you...
Hey, whoa! Look, sir, there are Hilichurls everywhere. What's the big deal?
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there.
You Forest Ranger scum!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few
He'd only just regained his mind. So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really...
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross... I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction.
Yes!
That guy got a
Wait,
chill.
you're
Yeah.
leaving? Not even a thanks.
No, we don't have time for niceties. He's insane, remember? Jesus Christ. Hey, Darlene, welcome. Have you been experiencing the new the fontaine?
Cory Bear! Cory Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing... Cory Bear? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Cory Bear. We have to go home now.
He was never able to speak. Maybe he was. Oh.
Papa.
Cory Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
I don't understand. Well, sorry?
It's all too much. Papa!
We don't even get to see what a Hilitroll looks without the mask, or what?
I see. Finally, it all makes sense.
Oh.
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time. I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us.
God.
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberich.
Oh, of course it is.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable. The power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call us Sinner. It was one and the same.
God damn.
Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Cory Bear did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
No, right about.
Huh? Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us in, oh Prince of Conria?
Well, I'm not, though.
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Traveler!
Plot twist.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick!
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many, but the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind, yet his dark legacy lived on. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your...
So you saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time, and it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
Yeah.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This... what is it?
The field? What does that have to do with...
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that What? That's impossible, unless... Clotar Alberich finally found...
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is...
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
Why is the story about the Abyss just so much better than much of
There
the,
goes Dane.
some of the
Just like
other
that,
stories?
it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it? Huh?
Keep me company. Nice. There we go. Finally. Oh, we get to go to Fontaine again. Now I can do it. Hell yes.
Good old caravan rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahida's consciousness had been trapped by the dock. So much time has already passed since then. Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahida won't have any more new problems. Yeah, guess you're right.
Fontaine time
We still
again!
always come to think of it. Maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Well, thank you, Paimon.
Yeah. Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this. I can see you two still love wandering around.
Let's made it long enough.
Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some
Actually, it
serious
didn't take that long. It only took an hour.
Even though it may have
That
nothing
is
to do
pretty
with our
fast.
journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about
Use your mirror
anyway?
and head to Fontaine. Ooh.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all.
Yeah.
I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Nugget kebab. Exactly
Sounds
1 hour.
good.
Yeah, exactly. It was
All
exactly
you need to
1
do
hour.
to get to Fontaine
Well, it's
is
actually
cross
pretty
this
fast.
stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't
I actually
handle.
thought it would take the whole
So,
stream, to be
when
fair.
are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that...
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like that. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita?
You'll know from our dreams anyway.
Good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler.
Take
Goodbye,
care,
dear.
dear.
Bye-bye, Sumeru.
How are you doing, Nigel? Have you 100%ed Fontaine yet? Yeah, how about I just do this since I've already been here? Wow. Wait, why did I even bother taking? Wait, I can just jump up. What do you mean?
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be
Ooh, it doesn't
Fontaine's
like
port.
this.
Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely
that with all
developed,
those waypoints
and there are
around.
all
Yeah.
kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea. Nahita gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahita said that she has a very unique personality. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Yeah, just let some random. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Oh, and there's this.
Hi! We're
Talk about the
travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of
we
play,
did with
so
Venti.
we didn't want to interrupt.
Venti
Play?
popped up
Oh,
in a lot of places in
We're talking about
conversation,
something
actually.
that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
And I also think Morax popped up in Inazuma.
Real trial?
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may
There we
also
go.
be someone deliberately putting on
Damn,
an act
son.
while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that?
Hey, hello,
Not
kitty.
to question Fontaine's
Welcome.
way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Yeah.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Nice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I
Yeah,
think what
also
they
what,
mean is
Nigel?
that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
You got something to show off? Nice.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro
Well, my 50-50
Archon
for the
is
magic
kinda
guy.
like a big
Magician guy.
celebrity
Oh,
here,
fuck
right?
you.
Yeah, I suppose.
And
you
congratulations.
could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here.
All right, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House, but who knows how long making an appointment will take. Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
Nope. She's magic trick.
Maybe we better go check on her.
That's the second person to say that to me.
Huh? Oh, okay then. We just know
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait.
Maybe that
People
mermaid.
call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged.
He lost the
He would
50-50 to
skip
Mona.
and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent, but now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
I have lost two 50-50s to Mona, by
It
the
won't be
way.
long before...
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you...
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you...
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is...
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin?
I don't like it.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And
Did
hello,
Fontaine come out?
Paimon.
Yeah. This is Fontaine.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine.
Oh, all right then. By the way, we were
Yeah.
just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Nice. Yeah, it came out 2 days ago. Unless you're in America, it came out 3 days ago. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope you enjoyed.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Lady MacBride. I mean, I didn't think she was that bad.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
God damn.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the... Correct. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few
trap.
minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about...
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming...
Is she...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that...
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between my...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Bring it on.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel.
A duel in the court.
A duel in court!
Whoa, all right.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're...
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
Flying
Sorry,
objects!
Farina.
But Paimon isn't a flying
object. No one knows
object.
the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
First day in Fontaine, exactly
Tell her,
right.
Linny. Finally, someone who's not crazy.
Great magician, Linny. My...
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me...
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Hey.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope...
Huh? You call that magic? You've got...
I thought it was...
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems like...
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected
performance.
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
That's of course the autocorrect from yesterday.
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
I don't know you can. I don't think you can, Nigel. You're not powerful enough. But I wished it wouldn't lag so much. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Just like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. We never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Watch me.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House.
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
Nice.
But isn't the Opera House where criminals...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now.
I would be delighted.
In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
Yeah, it does.
Why are people in Fontaine born with sin?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when...
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like, prepared...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of...
What's this?
What?
No, I believe in the prophecy. The story says that as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all...
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before.
No?
But people can't live underwater. They'll die.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
This. So far. So I still got a lot to do.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's...
Oh, it's all good. Don't recognize me, please.
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of... Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Oh. And not that much.
I don't want that thing. Life is all about living in the moment.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
Yeah, I can see that. That's fair.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did... Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more material.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
I mean, I already have a lot of them, but yeah, we'll get some more.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
It's too far away. Let me just collect the last one.
Bombs away!
This ultimate is useless anyway.
Water jet!
The hydro travel is just not good. I mean, I like the idea, it just doesn't feel good.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city!
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with
She's all magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really. Watch her movements.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet. All right.
Understood.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
And there she is, like clockwork.
Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her?
Go eat. We'll have a good dinner, Sora.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us.
Have a good one.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Thank you.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
It's a Linny.
Oh,
Linny
were
cut.
you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back...
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure...
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
Yes, sir. Where is Nigel? It's Aquabus riding time.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Let's get on board. And the thief. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that one. That's the other new
Excuse
character.
me! Aren't you the great magician Linny? And his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
Oh, she's a crier wielder.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performance.
It's an honor to meet you. Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Amazing! You recognize everybody almost immediately.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old top. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talent. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases actually. You mean the serial disappearances of young women case? That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story, oh! When that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Hey, Celestial. Welcome.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Woo! Would be more exciting if I actually done it the correct way, but whatever. Actually, I think it was more funny, the other one, but never mind. I'm just taking it all in from a different point of view here. Well, now I also understand why Nigel isn't here, because his favorite character isn't on the boat.
Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like...
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay. Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
It is the biggest city they have made so far. I think Snezhnaya's capital would be even bigger though. It's gotta be. I still haven't collected the waypoint down there. Wherever it is.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
He also got a vision that also looked like a cryo vision.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
We know we're also gonna get him. Well, that was kind of obvious, but...
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets.
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
And rain.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Oh, so it's the Archon who does it.
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my... Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Are you...
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner. I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for...
Alright. Where to? That way. This way.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh, no. We're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're
Ah, these must be from Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several... No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a... But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of...
Wow. So...
I can't say for sure, but who knows?
Yeah, true.
Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician and
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff?
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And
But where does a big machine like that get its...
well, it's a little, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? Trials produce energy.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make... But... Paimon still doesn't get it. How... Oh,
Venti and Hidashi. Venti is also
the
mentioned here, so.
Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today.
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials.
Hey, hold on. Before you go
Hey,
around trying
Clyde.
to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you... Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora...
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our client, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm unsure this won't...
Oh, I get to try it again.
You can run, but you can't hide. Bring it on.
Nice.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank?
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Huh?
Now's my chance!
Nope. But the Hydro Archon stop you from using Hydro.
That was weird.
It's the Hydro Archon, I tell you.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone...
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on...
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? And don't say it's work for Northland...
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about...
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself, but recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Yeah. Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, it was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat tech. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it?
Yeah?
What did you awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental power. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your... So why don't you just go ask your master?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for masters, but it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling.
Oh, it sounds like some...
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duel. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor.
So, do many people actually get out of their trial?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of... Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time.
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Well, seems we don't have much to do for now. Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of this... sorry. The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more... It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery... Oh, sorry about that. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's...
Maybe.
Linny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go right back.
Yeah, but I kind of want to get this waypoint. I just don't know where it is. Scan across this. Guess I'll try and take the elevator to see if I can find it. This is going up, so that's definitely not the way. No need to rush it. No need to rush what, Ryun? The waypoint down there, or...? Yes. Are you telling me I'm gonna get it no matter what? Mayhaps. Well, fine. Then I'll just go back here and take the ride so I can do some other stuff. Because I'm probably not gonna do the more of the Archon quest just now.
Welcome aboard this Aquabus, one of the most unique forms of transportation in all of Tibet. This boat will take you from Romaritime Station to the Court of Fontaine. Normally, this line doesn't have many passengers, so you have your pick of the best seats. Oh, but you still have to follow all the passenger guidelines. These include not placing sharp tools flat on the chairs and not bringing overstuffed lunchboxes on board.
Overstuffed, okay.
We've had quarrels break out between passengers over things like that. Some even escalated into private brawls. Of course, Fontaine's rules state that if you want to fight, apply for a duel. So, those two passengers were promptly sent to the fortress of Meropede, where they went on to live peaceful, disciplined, and well-mannered lives. So, all's well that ends well, but please do not follow their example.
That is funny. God damn.
Look, everyone! Approaching us up ahead is Molten Key, which lies between the port and the court. Though not particularly steep, if our course were to wind around the top of the mountain, our little boat wouldn't be stable and calm like this, but a white-knuckle water park ride! When they were building the waterways, they had to invite experts from the Fontaine Research Institute. The experts brought huge, amazing machines and bored a hole through Molten Key. It really was a massive project.
This is a great experience though, just riding the Aquabus.
The boat is now entering Poisson Tunnel. Everyone should now be able to see the light from the Aquabus more clearly. Beautiful, isn't it?
Well, sorry, I'm jumping off
It's very
here.
different from the fluorescent materials used in Sumeru, or the torches used in other countries. These are Fontaine-exclusive night lights powered by indemnitium. Of course, indemnitium isn't just for such trivial uses as lighting. Indemnitium is a power source, capable not only of powering this tiny boat, but also meeting the daily energy demands of an entire city. Plus, it's completely safe. You'll have the chance to learn more about this amazing power source once you reach the Court of Fontaine.
Ah, I need to probably do this. Nice. Oh, her again. Her again. How annoying. Please, I bet that doesn't fit. Those all gone. I'm the best. Okay, sure thing. We will see her again. No chance we won't. Okay, just don't get the survey points. Okay. Not gonna make it, am I? 3, 2, 1. Just in the last second. Got you.
Is this an answer from this world?
That was close. Well, the reason I actually got up here was because I wanted to fly down and get that Hydroculus. But I probably just need to take these. Actually, now that I've those one, yeah. Now that I think about it, I just needed to take those, I suppose. Okay, well let's free the CDs.
Another
Water
test.
jet! No touching! Blaze over! Nowhere to hide!
Do I need more? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Alright.
Another test subject.
Born of ice and frost.
Suffocate.
Go! With sword comes shadow.
I got carried.
Don't blink!
Go, Silas, go! We see this some great people. Upgrades, yep. God damn.
Huh. Let's appraise the value on this. Yeah. Yeah.
Wipe out! No touching! Boom boom! Breath of the flame! All hail! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Hey!
Dada Kundala.
Let me go back here. There was one on that one over there as well, yeah? If I remember correct. You also have some chests here and there. So let's go and do that.
Don't blink! For Rex Lapis! Incoming! Speed of light! You give, you receive.
Also a time trial.
You give, you receive.
Let's see what this is all about. I'll take it, it's probably something to do with that. Most likely.
Hey! With sword comes shadow. Access denied. Don't blink. Speed of light.
This one first, I suppose. This one first. Ooh, it doesn't. Okay. Some weird things it doesn't like that I don't really understand, being completely honest. Of course it fucking stopped. But well then, keep moving. Not that I'm complaining, it simply kept moving on their own.
Is this an answer from this world?
I'll take it, I'll take it.
Hey!
Cut to the chase. Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Just get all of these lotuses. I don't know if I need them for anything, but probably. Better safe than sorry. Always better safe than sorry. Ooh, one of that one. Nice.
We're way behind schedule.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. All hail!
Go! Don't blink!
That's everything. On to the next.
Oh yeah, there's also one up there. Let's see if it takes us there. Nope.
Speed of light.
Gonna be a nightmare. If I can even do it from here. Don't think you can. Don't know why you can't stand up there. That makes no sense to me. Oh, actually one of those hydro rings. Yeah. I'll also do this though. Probably need to do this, and I probably...
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
And then I need to find the light one. It's right there.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
I also think
Blaze over.
it's gonna be Hydro Rings. So you're not wrong. Definitely not wrong.
With sword comes shadow. You give, you receive.
But it's also just a question of where. And apparently there's one underground. And one just right there. Go, Seedy, go! Go, Seedy, go!
That's everything. On to the next.
It does not like this area, that's for sure. Golly. But it really, the village, like, where is this gonna be then? That hydro ring for this one is the question. Rico, can you look it up for me on the interactive map, because I don't want to tap out. If you have the opportunity. Because climbing it is not possible. Okay. Let me just go and do this chest first and there's also one out here. Whee. No, not those. It's still so fucking cool to do that.
Yeah. No touching.
Don't blink. Speed of light.
You give, you receive.
Ooh, also ring, yeah. Well, that's not what we're gonna be doing. Whee! Ah, it's so cool. So you're saying it should be in front?
Don't blink!
Oh, it is. You are correct. Thank you. Then I guess it's time for this over here. Where we are probably gonna get a side quest for it. Oh shit. Nice. How many fucking Hydroculus do I have now? I think I have enough for the... I certainly have not enough for next level, but I don't think I have that much else. Oh, that's taking me back then. Okay. That's not what I want. Can I jump out of it? Thank you. Let me just... Because there was another waypoint. Question is, wait, did I accidentally swim the wrong way again? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Nice. Nice. Collect some of these at least. They're probably gonna be important for something at some point. Who knows? That goes fucking further lane. Where's this waypoint at though? Is it all the way up here? Yeah, it is. Here it is. And there's a chest over there, that's pretty cool. Let me just take this. I need you. There we go. Over the boop. Probably need to take these as well. Then let's go do this time trial and then go back down. They did a great job with this, I would say. Alright. Activate all resonance points. Oh. Oh, I need this. Oh, and there's one of those down there. Did I cancel the... Oh no, I just missed it now. Where are the others? It's very hard to spot where they are. Well, challenge fail, no worries. There's another waypoint away anyways. And another one there, Jesus Christ. Of course. Now I need the fucking turtle. Oh no, of course I could do that. God damn, there's so much to do. Well, it's also a time trial, yeah. I don't get this one. I don't get these. They're confusing to me. They are very confusing to me. I gotta say. Is that you? Probably is. Well, I'll be back. Of course there's one in here as well.
Want to take the mine? Another day.
Time for your arraignment! For Rex Lapis! Cut to the chase!
Do we know what these do, Rico, actually? All those weird things there. Do we have any idea what they are for? Nice. Okay, so still need a few over here, there. Yeah, so we got enough for the next one, but we don't have enough for the one after that. So let's just collect some more before we do anything else. Well, I'm actually gonna cut it here anyways, but oh, this is the way back. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine actually. Let me just there. Then I'll start from there later. There's gotta be more down here. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me. Thank you, Rico, for the help as always. And I'll catch you tomorrow for some more adventures.